I'm John Panic with the Mohave Valley Daily News, and this is the Daily Dose for Monday, November 2nd. Tomorrow's election day, in case you haven't heard. Happy to see that over with, for sure. Today's Daily Dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center in Fort Mohave, Arizona. Don't wait weeks for an appointment at a local hospital. Tri-State Radiology Center offers you same-day or next-day appointments. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and they accept most all insurances. For all your radiology needs, call Tri-State Radiology Center, where your image means the world to us. All right, as you know, on Monday, need a lot of coffee today. On Monday, we have only an electronic version of the newspaper, not a print one. So you can, if you're a subscriber, you can go to our website, click on the e-edition and read the paper just like you would if you had it delivered. If not, you can go to our website and read it on there, or you can subscribe to the e-edition as well. So our top story, there you see it, 100 students, 5 teachers at Fox Creek to begin their quarantine today. So they had 5 students and teachers test positive. So they had an emergency meeting yesterday, the Bullhead City Elementary School District did, and they have decided to quarantine 100 students and 5 teachers from the junior high school beginning immediately. They'll be eligible to come back on November 16th, but they have basically went back into phase 1 protocols for these students. Once they test positive or negative again and they're clear, then they'll be eligible to return back. So it's students that tested positive and students that were in that same pod, as they're calling it, with them. On Saturday was Halloween, as you all know. They had a big trunk or treat out at Gary Keith Park. I was out there. They had a pile of people out there giving out candy. I know for a fact that Kiwanis gave out over 70,000 pieces of candy, so there's a big crowd out for that. It looked like everyone was having fun. A lot of Wednesdays from the Adams family. Wednesday Adams, very cute. There is a big city council meeting tomorrow, a sizable agenda, as they're calling it. The biggest thing is they plan to try and lease land from Don Laughlin on the Arizona side of the Colorado River there in front of his Riverside Resort. They're going to use it for a commercial launch site. So what that would do is take all those rental companies that are using Community Park now, get them out of there and up onto that launch up there, opening up the launch ramp at Community Park. So that's one thing that they're talking about. There also another ACC intervention request to intervene in EPCOR's deal. The main part about that is the city wants to find out about their maintenance plans for EPCOR is looking at buying Johnson Utilities down in Pinal County. But when they do that, they also have to put in how they're going to be handling maintenance, because they have such a maintenance issue here. That'll fall into the rate intervention case that the city is doing as part of their purchasing EPCOR. Some other things on the agenda. They're going to consider appointing 2 people for the Bullhead Area Transit System Commission. That's the bus system. And then also Toby Cotter will be giving a report on the election, on COVID-19. Southwest Gas is looking for a rate case. There'll be hearings on that. And then EPCOR's rate increase proposal, the upcoming Veterans Parade, and a hazardous waste recycling event on November 14th. Speaking of elections, we had our early voting wrap up on Friday. The county recorder's office said they sent out 80,000 ballots earlier this month. That's having 135,000 registered voters. So a big turnout expected there. Last time we had this, we had roughly 70% of the eligible voters voted. They're expecting that to grow. What I thought was real interesting in the story was Right now they show 135,000 active voters in the county. In 2016 there was 115, so that's gone up 20,000 in the last 4 years. So everyone's real interested in this election, what's going to happen. Obviously Republicans far outnumber the Democrats in this area, but Republicans are really at 52% of registered voters. The second biggest block isn't Democrats, it's independents and others. So I thought that was interesting. The polls will be open from 6 a.m. tomorrow until 7 p.m. We got a full list if you want to go to our site on where the polling places are. There's 4 of them in Bullhead, 3 of them in Mohave Valley, 1 in Golden Shores, and 1 in Oatman. So you need to go to our website and check that out. Make sure you're going to the right place. Kevin Harvick, if you're into NASCAR, Kevin Harvick had led the whole season, seemed to be a shoo-in in the playoffs, but he got eliminated yesterday. Chase Elliott got the last spot. So there's 4 spots. It'll be Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, and Joey Logano for the finale next week in Phoenix. So we'll see what happens there. In local sports, we had River Valley, Mohave High School, and Malk all played Friday night. River Valley won 41-0. I believe they moved to 4-1. Zach Hammond had 210 yards and 3 touchdowns. You know, Zach was one of our athletes of the week earlier in October. They scored 31 points in the second quarter to win 41-0 against Paradise Honors High in Sunrise. Mohave lost 55-0 to Prescott. Rudy Alvera, their Thunderbirds head coach, talked about a few different players there that played well. And Malk also lost, falling 68-12 at Baghdad. Malk will have their homecoming this Friday when they host Desert Heights Prep. In weather, another beautiful day. It was a great weekend, high in the upper to mid 80s, and it's supposed to stay the same over the next few days. So it's November, and we're in the mid to upper 80s in beautiful Bullhead City. Well, that's it for today. I hope everyone has a great week. Remember to get out and vote. If you haven't voted already, then tomorrow's your day. Go on out and make your voice heard. So the Daily Dose is brought to you by the Tri-State Radiology Center. The Tri-State Radiology Center offers same or next day appointments, and they accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal. They have a wide open MRI and offer digital x-rays with reports back in 24 hours. So call today for an appointment at 928-460-7226. Just a reminder, Daily Dose and Valley Voices are now available to stream on the Anchor app, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more. So if you look in the description below the video here, you'll have all those streaming services on there. Just click on there and they'll take you to them. I hope everyone has a great week. I know it's going to be tumultuous. There's a lot of things going on. We don't know if the election results are going to be in by the end of the day tomorrow, or if it's going to carry on for a few days with all the mail-in and early voting ballots. But just hang in there, and at least we only have one more day of attack ads. So have a great week, everybody, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.